Hi everyone, David here. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for coming back for another video, or welcome if it's your first one. Thanks for joining us. How are you doing? I'm doing okay, a little bit worn out. I don't know why. I think it's just the seasons changing. My hair's gone all fluffy and weird as well, so just having one of those days. Today I'm going to be talking about a trip that I took maybe back in September, I think. It's been a little while. I've got a bit of a backlog of videos to make. When I went to Tottori. Tottori Prefecture is not quite Kansai region. It's next to Hyogo. It's on the Nihonkai side, the Japan Sea side. So it's kind of northwest of Kansai. And yeah, I went there. I went to the Tottori Sand Dunes, which are located just outside Tottori City, which is the prefectural capital. So I went there by highway bus. I'm going to show you the bus as well. I think I'm going to make a video soon about the highway buses and the night buses to Tokyo. So stay tuned for that. But I'm going to show you the sand dunes. I'm going to show you a sand museum, and there's not really that much to see around the like sightseeing area. So I'll just take you around there. I'll show you the Pokemon tie-ins as well, as well as some souvenirs. So I hope you like that. Please like this video. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Please share this channel to anybody. My quest for monetization is getting further and further away. I don't know what's going on. Please help me turn this around. Also, leave a comment or a question if you want to know about Tottori or the highway buses. I'm going to hand over to myself and show you, and then on the other side I'll give you a bit more information about prices and travelling times and things like that. Okay, so let's hand over and I'll see you soon. Okay, here we are hurtling our way through Umeda. You might be wondering why there's a train in the middle of the street. It's just an illusion. The Midasuji line runs through the middle of the highway with some platforms on the way. But we can just enjoy the concrete jungle where dreams are made of scenery of downtown Umeda. I'm on a highway bus here. There are actually three kind of columns of seats here. If you're in a pair, you can separate from your neighbour with a little curtain. I've got one to myself. Eventually we get to the leafy suburbia of Sanin City in northern Osaka, and eventually come to this manic interchange, kind of spaghetti junction. This must have been a nice valley to start with. It's a bit of a weird mess now. But finally we make it out into the countryside of Hyogo Prefecture, where we find our first and I think only service area. This is the Kansai service area. Japanese service areas are lovely. You can go and rest there. You can get some food, you can get some souvenirs from the area. Got some Kobe pudding because we're in Hyogo. What's that? Suki Gesho from Osaka. That's delicious. I like those. And some collaboration goods too. That's from the one of those monster animes. There's Kimetsu no Yaiba as well. And some Kyoto Prefecture souvenirs. So it might be good to go here instead of queuing up inside the busy cities. Lots of anime goods as well. I don't know what all these eyeballs were. And some souvenir things, little eco bags made looking like sushi. I don't know what that is. Some kind of Godzilla looking thing. And you can make some choices for dinner as well. You can buy the tickets from there and pick them up from the counter. All sorts of things, ramen, tonkatsu, is that katsu kare? Yeah, delicious. Including the most hopeful ramen bar in the world. Although the Japanese says it's the busiest. Too busy to put on the letters on straight. So here's my lovely bus. We're going to see that again at the end. But after that we were heading all the way through Hyogo Prefecture towards Tottori in the northwest. Beautiful views. Eventually we make it to Tottori's outer suburbs. Tottori is the prefectural capital of Tottori Prefecture, which is where I ended up here. So I'm off the bus and at the rather leafy bus station and the train station. And with some special collaborations with Pokemon, Sandshrew. You'll obviously see why it's a sand Pokemon in a moment. The town itself is fairly quiet. The sightseeing area is a little bit old-fashioned now. But it does include this visitor centre, which was my main target for this trip actually. I wanted to get some expo stamps. So here it was. Unfortunately this is all finished now, the expo's finished. Although there's some information about their collaborations with other sandy countries, including Jordan, for example. And you can even see some legitimate Jordan sand if you really want to. But I wasn't here for Jordanian sand, I was here for Tottori sand dunes. So here we are. It's a very wide area. The busy part is not that big, but there's all these sand dunes off to the side. So here we are, there's the main sand dune right in front, and some smaller ones over there. While we're up here, there are some camels you can, I think, just sit on. I'm sure they used to do rides before, but it doesn't look like they do that now. So let's make our way towards that main sand dune over there near the sea. Not very far, it only takes about 5 minutes really. But yeah, get your sandals on, otherwise your shoes are going to be filled with sand. And I was trying to get an idea of how steep it was. It looks really steep from far away, but it is fairly steep still. You might need to sort of take your time getting up here. But eventually you made it to the top. And nice view from here. Loads of people as well. This was, I think, in August or September. Nice views of the nearby mountainous areas too, but you can see the sea right down from there. Very peaceful. It is quite a steep slope down from here. You can probably see this in a second. So the slope down from the sand dunes is almost like 45 degrees. What's that? Maybe, I don't know, 30 degrees. But don't go tumbling down there or snowboarding, you might break your neck. Now the rest of the town got some odd cafe areas. There's a little cable car thing that goes all the way up the mountain. I wasn't really sure what was up there. And my final destination here, which is the Sand Museum. As you can imagine, it's got lots of sand in it, but not just sand, it's sculptured into fine artworks. This particular exhibition, it does change fairly regularly. It was historical periods from Japanese history. It's got all the famous ones, days of yore, yesteryear. There's some even back to mythology. Don't know what that was. Someone's fighting the snakes. So some beautiful sculptures here. Don't know if they actually just stick them together with glue or something like that. I'm not sure how this is made. So this is a nice counterpart to the Sapporo Snow Festival. Obviously those are made out of real snow. This sand, I don't know how they put this together. Buddha as well. So as you follow this exhibition round, you're taken on a journey through Japanese history, from the first interactions with the West, all the way through, is this the Samurai Age? And is this the Meiji Restoration? I'm not sure. My history's not that great. And some model buildings too, including this beautiful reconstruction of Himeji Castle up on the hill. Let me just go up there. There we go, Himeji over there. Lovely castle, definitely go there to the real thing. And this is when Japan finally opened up again to foreign influence, when everything changed. And of course, Hokusai there, and some famous artworks. So it's the Tales of Genji, I think that one is. And the kind of, don't know what to call this area, sort of Western style nobility looking things. And of course the war as well, as Hiroshima being bombed, and the current state of Tokyo, how things have changed in a short time. So there we go, definitely check out the Sand Museum. Very easy to get there from the main street, it only takes about 5 or 10 minutes walk from the sand dunes. So I was back on my bus, back to Tottori Station, back on the Sanshu bus, that's quite difficult to say. So back at Tottori Station, looking a little bit old-fashioned, but listen to these birds though, there's loads of birds in these trees. But I wasn't here for bird watching, I wanted to catch my bus back to Osaka. They are doing some major renovations of Tottori Station, so I wonder what that's going to look like. It's coming pretty soon. Otherwise out front there is some interesting artworks and a little statue clock thing over there. And of course, with any tourist place you want to have a big sign. Beige was a bit of an interesting choice, not especially nice on a grey day. But there are some shops and things around the front of the station, including this big shopping street over there. But it's about time for my bus, so here we are back on the highway bus back to Namba this time. And you can see inside, so there are the 3 columns there again. And so you can pull that curtain along if you don't really want to speak to your neighbour. Otherwise, I'm on the on the right side, so I could get a nice view. There is a toilet on board, but there is of course, a service stop as well. The seat itself, you've got a cup holder, a little bag for things, and a little place to plug in your chargers and things as well, a little socket. So thank you for watching. I'm going to take a little nap on the way back. It's getting dark. So I'm going to hand back over to myself. Thank you for watching all the way to this part. Okay, welcome back. Yeah, again, thank you for watching all the way to this point. So what did you think of Tottori? I had a good time. This is the second time I've been there. The first time was about getting on for 10 years ago when I went there by car. I didn't have the proper footwear organised, so I had a bit of trouble when I was there, but and we also parked on the wrong side, so we had to walk across all of that kind of flat sandy land to get to the main sand dunes. But yeah, still was fun. This time was a bit more organised. I know where I was going this time. And of course I went by highway bus, which I caught from Umeda, close to Hankyu department store, Hankyu station. That took about 3 hours by the Nihon Kotsu bus. You saw a little bit of that in the clips. That cost 4,200 yen one way to get there. Depending where you start from, you can get different prices. It took me 3 hours as well, so make sure you have a nice something to listen to or a book to read or something like that. Yeah, it was good though. We get a rest stop on the way, I think after about an hour or hour and a half. So you don't have to worry too much about the restroom, although there was one on the actual bus, so you didn't have to worry too much if you have an emergency. Yeah, Tottori itself, the main city, I haven't really explored that much. I might do that again one day, but the sand dunes take, I think it was about half an hour bus ride from the front of the station all the way to the sand dunes. You saw that Pokemon themed bus, the Sand Shrew. There seemed to be some kind of tie-up with Pokemon and Tottori because of the sand dunes and the sand Pokemon. So that was kind of a cute thing to look for. I think there's a manhole cover there somewhere too, which I was close to, I believe, but I didn't realise it was there, so I didn't look for it. Yeah, the sand dunes themselves, it's free to get in. There's a little information centre I showed you, that's also free. Just to kind of enjoy there. It's just basically like a beach with a massive sand dune in the middle of it. It's a bit of a hard climb. You don't have to climb up that big one. You can always go around the side. It's a little bit easier. But the main view was from that top one. It's pretty much the same, to be honest. Yeah, it's nice. Bring some sandals though if you need to, because your shoes are going to fill up with sand if you don't. Yeah, that was nice. Pretty strenuous exercise. Also, there was the Sand Museum. I enjoyed that a lot. That was fairly reasonable. I think that was 800 yen to get in. And they change the exhibitions every so often. So the ones I showed you now, if you're watching this in 2026, they might have changed already. So please check the website for those, because I guess they probably close for some period when they're redoing it. So yeah, check those out for sure. The kind of seaside area itself wasn't really that much. Probably could do with a bit of renovation. It looks its age a little bit. But there's some nice new shops as well. They had some sand-inspired pudding, which I lined up for and realised they'd sold out of already. So you can get some of that. There's also that ropeway, the little cable car chairlift thing that goes up to the top of the hill. I didn't really see that there was anything worth seeing up there. It seemed very noisy. I think there were some restaurants and a visitor centre up there. But I didn't bother with that in the end. So yeah, there we go. That was the highway bus to Tottori. I did buy some souvenirs. I've eaten them now, but this was 3 months ago. So this is the Sand Shrews, the Alola version as well. So this is a nice tie-up with Tottori Prefecture. I don't think this is a particularly special souvenir. This is milk stick cakes. It was kind of like like a soft cake in like a bar. Yeah, it was okay, but they have a lot of these themed souvenirs over there. Yeah, so definitely check out Tottori if you can. It might be worth doing that as part of a Japan seaside trip, because there are a lot of quieter tourist spots up there. You've got the Hokuriku area, which I haven't really shown that much on here. Fukui Prefecture, for example. In fact, I did go to Fukui Prefecture recently. That was for another stamp rally mission for the expo. There's also Shimane if you go further west. That's got places like Izumo Taisha, which hopefully I'm going to go there at some point soon. And then Yamaguchi right at the end, which I have been to. I went there for a trip a few years ago. And then you get down to Kyushu and all that stuff. So yeah, I wonder how many more prefectures I've shown you on this channel. Maybe one day I'll do them all. I've been to them all already, but I haven't shown you them all. So I hope that was useful. Let me know if you have any questions about Tottori and the highway buses as well. I used, like I said, the Nihon Kotsu bus. There are some other bus companies available. For Tottori, I don't think there were a lot of options, but you can use things like the JR highway bus as well, which takes you to some major cities. Also, there's the Hankyu bus as well. I don't think any of those go to Tottori though. Yeah, so definitely check that out. Leave me some comments or questions, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share this channel to anybody who's interested in Japan. Maybe they'll like my channel, I hope so. I need to spread the word a bit more. You can also give me a super like if this was useful. That will help me keep the lights on, and I'd appreciate that very much. So thank you so much, and I'll see you in another video. Take care. Goodbye.